Imagine waking up one day and realizing you don't need to work anymore. What if I told you that retiring before 40 is possible and doesn't require winning the lottery or waiting for an inheritance? In this video, I'm going to share how the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, can set you free from the daily grind. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap for how to retire early and live life on your terms. I've helped countless people achieve financial freedom, and I'm here to guide you through it. Debt, bills, work. It feels like you're always stuck in a cycle, doesn't it? Many of us feel like we're working harder than ever, but the freedom we dream of seems out of reach. You're not alone in this. Millions of people are stuck in the same situation, working long hours with little chance of retiring anytime soon. The typical retirement plan, working for 40+ years and then retiring at 65, is no longer a viable option for many. But what if there was another way? What if you could achieve financial freedom, retire before 40, and live life on your own terms? That's where the FIRE movement comes in. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. It's not just a dream, it's a plan, a series of strategies that can help you break free from the work cycle and retire years, maybe decades, earlier than you ever imagined. Now, I know this might sound too good to be true. You may be thinking, how can I ever afford to retire that early? But trust me, with the right mindset and a solid plan, FIRE is achievable for anyone. Let's get started and see how you can make this dream a reality. Now that we've discussed the problem, let's take a quick look at the FIRE concept. At its core, FIRE is about achieving financial independence through aggressive saving and smart investing, allowing you to retire early. The goal is to build a portfolio of assets that generate enough income to cover your living expenses, meaning you no longer have to rely on a traditional job to make ends meet. It's about freedom to spend your time as you choose, without worrying about money. In this video, we'll dive into 10 practical steps you can take to make FIRE a reality. Let's get started. Let's start by defining what FIRE really is and why it's becoming so popular. The FIRE movement is all about achieving financial independence by saving aggressively and investing wisely. FIRE isn't just about having enough money to retire, it's about having the freedom to live life on your terms. It means you can spend your time doing what you love without the pressure of a 9-to-5 job. Why should you care? Because FIRE isn't just a dream for the wealthy, it's a realistic goal for anyone willing to make sacrifices, work strategically, and plan for the future. Take a moment to think about your own life. How would retiring early change everything for you? Keep that vision in mind as we dive deeper into the steps to achieve FIRE. Now that you understand what FIRE is, let's talk about how to set clear financial goals to get there. The first step in achieving FIRE is knowing exactly where you're headed. You need to figure out how much money you need to live on each year in retirement, and then work backwards to calculate your FIRE number. This is the amount of money you need saved and invested to live comfortably without working. Take some time today to define your FIRE number. Calculate your yearly expenses and multiply that by 25 to estimate how much you'll need to retire. With your FIRE number in mind, let's move on to how you can save aggressively by living below your means. One of the key principles of FIRE is living below your means. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about being strategic with your spending. The more you save, the faster you can reach FIRE. Start by tracking your expenses and cutting back on anything unnecessary. This could mean canceling subscriptions, cooking at home more often, or even downsizing your living space. The goal is to free up as much money as possible to put toward savings and investments. Review your last month's expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. Challenge yourself to save a certain percentage of your income each month. Next, let's talk about how smart investing can accelerate your journey to FIRE. Investing is where the real magic happens in your FIRE journey. The power of compound interest means that the money you invest today grows exponentially over time. The earlier you start, the more your money will work for you. One of the easiest and most efficient ways to invest for FIRE is through index funds, low-cost, diversified investments that track the market. Over time, they tend to outperform most actively managed funds. If you haven't already, consider opening an investment account and start putting your savings into low-cost index funds. Even a small amount will grow significantly with compound interest. Now, let's explore how to build passive income streams that support your FIRE goals. One of the best ways to accelerate your FIRE journey is by building passive income streams. Passive income is money that comes in without requiring you to work for it continuously. This could include income from rental properties, dividends from stocks, or royalties from creative work. Building these income streams means you're no longer trading your time for money. The more passive income you generate, the faster you can achieve FIRE. Research one passive income stream that interests you, such as real estate, dividend-paying stocks, or an online business. Start small and scale over time. Let's now dive into how side hustles can boost your progress towards FIRE. Side hustles can be a game changer on your path to FIRE. By increasing your income through part-time work or freelancing, you can accelerate your savings and investment contributions. The key is to find a side hustle that fits your skills and interests. Whether it's freelance writing, consulting, driving for rideshare companies, or selling products online, any extra income can help you reach FIRE faster. Identify a side hustle that aligns with your strengths and start earning extra money today. Direct all that extra income toward your savings and investments. Next, let's talk about how to calculate your FIRE number and understand the 4% rule. To retire early, you need to calculate your FIRE number, the amount of money you need to have saved in order to live off your investments. A simple rule to calculate this is to multiply your annual expenses by 25. This gives you the target amount needed to sustain your lifestyle without working. The 4% rule is a guideline that says you can safely withdraw 4% of your savings each year without running out of money. So, if you need $40,000 a year to live, you would need $1 million saved. Calculate your FIRE number by multiplying your yearly expenses by 2. This will give you a concrete target to work toward. Now that you know your target, let's look at how to automate your journey to FIRE. One of the most effective ways to stay on track toward FIRE is by automating your finances. Automating your savings and investments ensures that you don't forget or skip a month, keeping you consistent and disciplined in your approach. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck into investment accounts or savings accounts for emergencies. This removes the temptation to spend the money and makes saving a priority. Set up automated contributions to your investment accounts, whether it's for retirement savings, ETFs, or index funds. With automation in place, let's discuss how to avoid common mistakes on the FIRE journey. Achieving FIRE requires careful planning, but there are common mistakes many people make along the way. One of the biggest errors is underestimating your future expenses, especially healthcare costs in retirement. Another mistake is relying too heavily on higher-risk investments that may not perform as expected. It's important to balance risk and ensure your investments are diversified. Review your investment strategy to make sure it's well-balanced and aligned with your FIRE goals. Also, don't forget to account for future expenses, like health insurance, in your calculations. Now, let's explore what life looks like after you've achieved FIRE and how to enjoy the fruits of your hard work. Achieving FIRE is about more than just quitting your job. It's about creating a life full of freedom and purpose. Once you've reached financial independence, you can choose how to spend your time. Travel, pursue hobbies, volunteer, or even start a passion project. The key is to build a fulfilling life beyond just money and work. FIRE gives you the freedom to explore new opportunities without worrying about finances. Reflect on how you want to live once you achieve FIRE. Start planning what you'll do with your newfound freedom. With FIRE in your grasp, you have the power to truly live life on your terms. Reaching FIRE isn't just about reaching a financial goal, it's about reclaiming control over your life. It's about having the freedom to do what you love without the burden of work or financial stress. Remember, this journey takes time, discipline, and sacrifice, but the rewards are immeasurable. Every small step you take towards saving more, investing wisely, and living below your means brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Stay focused and consistent. Every dollar you invest, every decision you make is building the life you deserve. FIRE isn't just for the wealthy, it's for anyone willing to take control of their financial future. Take a moment to reflect on your progress. What's one small change you can make today to get closer to FIRE? Stay motivated, stay committed, and you'll achieve the freedom you've always dreamed of. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. What's the first step you're going to take on your FIRE journey? Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video packed with tips on financial independence, investing, and living life on your terms. By joining this community, you'll have access to the tools and strategies you need to create your path to financial freedom. Let's work together to make FIRE a reality for you. Achieving FIRE isn't just about money, it's about building the life you've always dreamed of. You have the power to create your own freedom, but it all starts with the decisions you make today. The road to financial independence isn't always easy, but it's worth every effort. Stay focused, stay committed, and remember that every small step takes you closer to a life of freedom and choice. Thank you for watching, and remember, the journey to financial freedom begins with that first step. Start now, and let's make your FIRE journey a reality.